Hello everyone, and welcome back to Full-Grown Gaming's Let's Play of Super Mario RPG. And we're getting right into it here, jumping across bullet bills, shooting rats, but we made it. And apparently we gotta dodge more rats. What is the point of this room right here? If you really think about it, it's just like a staircase with a couple of rats. I guess we had to get down here somehow. But if you go behind this little area right here, I'm pretty sure there's an enemy back there, and I don't really want to test it, because as far as I know, there's nothing useful back there. And I know it's probably gonna come back to bite me, because it's gonna turn out to be like something really good. And I just will miss it, I guess. But we're almost done with the sunken ship here, as we get a couple coins. To get up here, if you didn't see, you just jump on these barrels and jump over here. What is? I don't remember what this is. I'm not sure if you can... No, I don't know. But if you come in this room, you actually meet yourself. So that's kind of weird. But if you jump over here, it, like, shows you where this block is, or this treasure chest is, and it has a Kira coal in it. So it's pretty useful to get that. And there's also another treasure chest over here somewhere, and I'm gonna have to fight this. Let me cut it out real quick, actually. Alright, I'm back. I took somewhat of a beating, and if, by the way, there's a secret entrance right here. You can see me jumping right in front of it. If you go in here, there's a frog coin, I believe, in here. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah. Alright, so I took a bit of a beating, like I said, so I'm gonna go ahead and heal. You can tell Peach, or Toadstool, actually died, or fainted, or whatever you want to call it. You know, that kind of reminds me of Pokemon. I guess I could never say... I guess it's true, they never do die. Let me cut this out. Alright, I am back. Hopefully I won't have to cut any more stuff out, you know, that much. Alright, so what's in here? A mushroom, and I'm gonna save, because in that treasure chest over there, there's actually a boss fight, which is kind of weird. That's not really a boss fight, I guess it's more like a mini-boss. But before you go in there, you might as well... Whoops. I didn't mean for that to happen. But if you go over there, let me go ahead and see if everyone's healed up. Yep, it looks like everybody's good. And I think we're ready to fight him. So might as well go ahead and do it. See what comes out, like a little tongue black thing. I don't even know what that was. But you can tell, like, you can hear the boss fight music isn't playing, so I guess that means it's more of a mini-boss fight. But from what I remember, it's Mario's jump attacks are actually pretty useful on this guy, and I'm pretty sure Peach's attacks aren't going to do anything, so I'm not even going to bother. Just put her in defense, no reason to see, like, that probably would almost killed her there. Oh, apparently little Goombas came out. What are they called? Goombets? I'm not really gonna, they probably aren't really worth fighting, so I'll just go for the Hidon, which is, like, maybe there's something hiding in there, I don't know. Let's see, no, I'm just gonna defend. But there's a couple of things I talked about in the last episode, or didn't talk about in the last episode, that I kinda want to talk about in this episode, and that is the possibility, oh my goodness, today's been a long day, the possibility of a full-grown podcast. I don't know what we would call it or anything, but it would be a gaming podcast, obviously, and I want to know what you guys would think about a full-grown podcast where me and Joe and I, talk about, like I said, mainly gaming stuff, probably more like, also stuff like in real life, you know, that has to do with, you know, I don't even know, I don't even know exactly what we would talk about, but I'm sure it would be a fun time for all of us, and these guys are a little more, like, stronger than I thought they would be, but if you guys want to see a full-grown podcast, just leave it in the comments, because me and Joe love to ramble, and I'm sure in a podcast we, you know, do really well with that, because we love to talk about stuff. And that's, like, I still don't get that attack, really whisk, or whatever it's called. And Peach is done, so let's, actually, I'm gonna use Mario to attack here. And he should be almost done. Yep, I knew he was gonna die. And I don't imagine these things have too much HP. But as far as the podcast goes, I kind of want to do a live podcast, where, like, we live stream it, where you guys can come and talk in the chat while we're talking, and we can get you guys involved, or maybe have, like, guest hosts, or not guest hosts, but, like, have guests on there and stuff. I'm not really sure what the logistics of it are going to be yet, or I don't even know, like, what software to use or anything. I'm guessing I'd use Audacity and Skype, maybe. If any of you guys, other than Quarks, have done a podcast, and I've talked to Quarks before about the podcast, that's why I'm excluding him. And for those of you who don't know who Quarks is, he's actually, I don't know, he's one of my friends on Steam and on YouTube and Score Hero and all that. And Mario, I thought Mario was down too. But if any of you guys have any tips for maybe live streaming a podcast, or just doing podcasts in general, I would love to hear it. And the good thing is I'm getting hopefully getting, like I keep saying, a snowball mic for my birthday, which will it'll be so much better than the Reed. Even though the Reed has been performing higher than it used to, I still would rather have a snowball. There, Mario's done. But I don't think Bowser will fail me. Hopefully not, anyway. But yeah, like I said, if you want to see a full-grown podcast, we'll probably end up doing it. I'm not sure when we'll start it. Probably after the Mario Let's Play. And it would probably be a once-a-week thing. So you guys have that to look forward to. But that's that boss fight, and we should get a safety badge. And if we look at the item description, let's see what it does. All the way down here. It prevents mutant poison attacks, so I'm not really sure how useful that is, but I guess it's good that we got it. And I'm going to use a group hug because it looked like everybody was pretty weak there. Alright, so let's continue on here. And this room here, I mean, there's not really a whole lot to it. You just got to keep going. And you come to a whirlpool that will drag you down to the bottom. Kind of like earlier when I had to do the same thing to get actually into the ship. But if you come back over here, and I'm going to fight these because I haven't fought them yet, I don't think. They're called Mr. Kipper. That's kind of a weird name for a fish, I guess. And they clearly don't have much, or it looks like they have a decent amount of HP, but they don't have hardly any defense. When Peach is doing almost 75 damage, you know they're pretty weak. But it looks like they bum rush you with an attack of some kind. But another thing, like I can't get this song out of my head. For those of you who haven't heard of a song, it's not like a popular song, I don't think. Hey Man, Nice Shot. Like I was looking into it the other day. Me and my friend Nick, the big one. We were talking about Hey Man, Nice Shot, because it came on the radio. We were talking about how much we like it and stuff. So I went home, and sometimes I like to look up, I don't know if any of you guys do this, you will look up, like, information about stuff you're either studying, like extra information, or, like, if a song comes on the radio, you'll look it up later to see, like, information about the band, I don't know. But apparently Hey Man, Nice Shot is a song written about a guy named Bud Dwyer, who apparently Bowser's leveling up. Oops. Actually, I kind of want to increase his damage. Bud Dwyer, who on, like, televised TV, that is really repetitive, that didn't make any sense. That came straight from the report, what is the saying? Came straight from the Department of Redundancy Department. Oh, come on, I'm skipping this. Alright, we're back. And anyway, I was talking about Bud Dwyer, and apparently on TV, televised TV as I put it, he, like, was making a speech and he shot himself on TV. And I'm not sure exactly, I haven't fought these either, so I'll just leave it in here. But I'm not sure exactly, obviously I wasn't alive, it was a long time ago. But, right on TV, like, he was giving a speech, just shot himself. That's kind of like, it's morbid beyond belief, if you ask me. That's just like, taking it way too far. I mean, I don't advocate suicide. If you're gonna do it, don't let everyone else suffer. You know how many people probably saw that and were traumatized by it? I mean, just reading about it makes me feel... Just the fact that he would even do that on TV. Just, I don't know. There's weird people in the world, man. Guys, I'm not talking to one person. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not just talking to males here. And what kind of attack is that? He, like, digs out plaque between his teeth, I guess, and throws it at us. Yeah, so that's that. If you guys have any songs that you guys listen to that really, like, get stuck in your head, I mean, there's some, like Rollin', Limp Bizkit, who's from Jacksonville, by the way, representing Jacksonville. I'd like to hear it because I'm looking for some new music. I think I might have mentioned this a couple episodes ago or a little while back, but I'm looking for some new stuff. And I like those songs that really get stuck in your head. I'm skipping this. Actually, I just ran away. But anyway, yeah, looking for new stuff. And I like to hear, like, I don't know, I think it's kind of interesting how I'm skipping this. Kind of interesting how songs get, like, stuck in your head. Like, I don't know why they do. Maybe they affect you that deeply that they just, I don't know. Well, actually, it's probably not even that. The McDonald's theme song gets stuck in my head sometimes, so they can't be that deep. But now we're getting ambushed. Arr, what's going on here? Who are you? Getting surrounded. What? You're looking for a star? I'll let you see stars. Arr. Anyway, you're out of luck. You see, whatever falls into the sea becomes Johnny's property. Got that, matey? Oh, and one last thing. Read my lips. We ain't letting you through. Got it? And apparently we gotta fight these guys. And I couldn't hear, like, I don't have my speakers on. I couldn't hear if the boss fight music was playing yet or not. But these guys kind of like, they're a precursor to the boss fight coming up. Skewer, however you pronounce that. These guys aren't all that strong. Look, it does 1 damage to Bowser. I'm not really sure if Skewer Yeah, it doesn't even do that much damage. I'm not sure, like, as far as over-leveling and under-leveling, how close or how far away from the norm we are right now. I think everyone in my party's like 11 or 12, I'm not sure. But I think we're going to be just fine during the boss fight coming up. But, yeah, like I was saying, songs get stuck in my head all the time. I think it's just kind of a cool thing, like, I don't know, sometimes, you know, like, I'll think about stuff sometimes. Just like normal things. Why do things get stuck in our heads? I don't know. It's just a weird thing, I guess. Arr, you're stronger than you look. Better war on the upper deck. Come on, mates. And they run away. So I guess that was pretty easy. What's in here? Mushroom. But yeah, I'll think about like normal things and just think about how like how weird it is. Really, it's normal stuff, but I don't know. I've been studying. Basically, we've been studying the brain in biology, and just the fact that something can get stuck in your head, like music, is interesting to me. And that was really like a ramble there. But our luck has run out. We don't take kindly to strangers here. And another boss fight. They really don't want us to get us. We don't want us to get to the actual boss fight, which we will get to probably in this episode. I might actually end it before. Maybe keep you guys in suspense a little bit. But alright. So the next thing I want to talk about is recently, or maybe not recently, it was like a month ago, I got accepted to FSU, and I want to go to UF, the University of Florida, for those of you who don't know. And I was wondering if any of you guys are in 12th grade or even maybe 11th grade, if you guys have applied to any colleges or heard anything, because I am so looking forward to getting on, like, out of this town and out into the, it's not even the real world either, it's college, but it's going to be a little more, I kind of want to be, like, responsible for myself, you know? Just because I don't know, I kind of like the idea of living on my own, going to college and all that. But if you guys have been accepted in any colleges, or if any of you are even in college, tell me how the college life is. Like, you know how it is on TV and the movies, but I want to know how it really is, before I get there, preferably. And we beat them. You're pretty tough, mate. Alright, I'll let you through to Johnny's place. Through this door is a boss fight. But I'm going to end this episode here. I will see you guys back for the next episode. Thank you for watching this one. I said that out of order. Who cares? I'll see you back for the next one.